G'day viewers, this is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel. I am now on remote location out in a park area near the cemetery at Kembla Grange, south of Unanderra. This is my first remote video using the 1967 Sony VCK-2400ACE black and white vidicon tube camera. Now I'm just going to be pretty much filming stuff around this location, some scenic shots, not a great deal of scenic areas of interest to shoot, but some stuff of moderate interest. Anyhow, I'm just going to pan the camera around and shoot a little stuff around here at long range. As mentioned in earlier videos, this camera tends to go blurry when zooming in, so I won't be doing much zooming in and all that, but I'll be doing more of the long range shots. Anyhow, I'm going to start doing a bit of filming. Enjoy. So right now I'm aiming towards the northeast. In the distance you might possibly notice the Buddhist temple. Unfortunately this viewfinder is very dark, so it's going to be very hard for me to see what I'm filming. Since I've made an extension cable for this camera to plug in to the SPG and power jack, I've got more manoeuvrability. Still somewhat limited as I've taped the microphone preamp up to the tripod and along with the video cable and all that, but can't win them all. Anyhow, that's those houses up there are pretty much at the far southern end of Unanderra. Over here, hidden behind the hills, is Mount Kembla. That's Mount Kembla. Over here is some sort of mosque type building. Looks really cool in architecture. Looks like it's still under construction too, or at least the tower-like building. Oops, so the focus set out wrongly a bit. Yeah, as seen, yeah, this camera needs back focus adjustment, as it can't really focus right when zooming right in on scenes, objects, whatever. Let's have another shot of that mosque. Yeah, a bit early on as I was setting up. In the distance there was an old red rattler train going up the rails going into the mountains. Wish I could film that. That would have been really cool. trains we used to have in service before the silver electric trains came into service. I remember going on them when I was a kid. They were on the rails since the late 20s up to early 90s, which was pretty interesting. They were in service for a very long time. So yeah, filming the houses on the outskirts of Unanderra again. Zoom in a little bit. See how far I can zoom in on this Buddhist temple tower before it goes all blurred. Probably about as best as I can get. Now, panning the camera around to my car, here I have all my equipment rigged up. Sync pulse generator with VHS deck on top, recording what I'm filming right now. And below in the shadows, power board with power jacks supplying 12 volts to the camera and 9.6 volts to my my microphone. Tongue tied there, microphone. It's a new word. The shiny object that's clipping on the picture is the power inverter connected to me 12 volt car battery. Careful filming objects with lots of light. With these vidicon cameras, they burn very easily. As I've mentioned, from time to time I've pointed a Sony VCK-2400ACE camera to the sun and burnt instant trails in the vidicon tube, which were permanent. They faded over time but still remained in the tube. More to the south, some trees and mountain ranges behind them. Yeah, where I'm filming right now is pretty much a area where people normally learn to park when they're learning to drive. When I first went to driving lessons back in 1998, my driving instructor first took me up here to learn how to park and do some basic driving. So this is, from what I gather, is a popular ground area for people to learn to drive. when they're absolute beginners. And this area has now become one of my popular testing areas for my old cameras. Because there is, I can freely film without accidentally getting people in front of the lens, as there's general consent rules when it comes to filming people. So hence I picked the barren areas where hardly any cars drive around, hardly any people walk around. Yeah, having some great weather today. Nice hot summer day. About time too, as been not too long ago, been pissing down rain every day or every second day. I'm going to raise the camera a bit higher on the tripod.